All right, today is October 12th, 2023. My name is John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB trading room. I want to thank everyone for being here and good morning, traders. My SPY pivot this morning, 435.51. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. QQQ, SMH, FNGU have started new daily uptrends. Diamond Dow, IWM, SPY have hourly uptrends in their daily chart downtrends. So the daily chart's still in a downtrend, but they have hourly uptrends in those daily downtrends. USO remains in a daily uptrend. UNG has broken out of the 6-month channel, is trying to consolidate over or probably hold the 750 level. US dollar index is consolidating over 105.50 level. Silver and gold remain in daily downtrends. CPI comes out today at 8:30, so should be a lot of volatility today and tomorrow with options expiration. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. All right, here's the SPY. It's a daily chart of the SPY. We've got a higher high. We have no higher low yet. So it's still in a downtrend. On the hourly time frame, we've got a higher low and a higher high. Maybe a second higher low. We'll see what happens. Now we're gapping up this morning. This is a doing the gap fill. So gap fill is $438.59. So that's gap fill. Let's put a line in there. All right, so 438.59 is going to be gap fill. Here's the hourly uptrend, higher lows, higher highs. On the daily chart, we got price action, and the three are up over our 17 EMA trend indicator. The T line is now about to cross the 17 EMA trend indicator. We'll see what happens. We have a possible 3 or 4 day MMRP setting up. We'll see how things work out. Notice we crossed the resistance right there. So we'll look for either a 3-day or a 4-day MMRP to develop in the near future here. So there's SPY. Still in a downtrend. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ now making higher lows right here and higher highs. Okay, higher lows and higher highs. QQQ has started a new daily uptrend. QQQ just seems to be consolidating over the 350 level. Not a bad sign. Looking more like a wedge pattern to me. Coming down here, and then we got a straight line across here. So there's QQQ consolidating in the wedge. So picture what happens to QQQ today as it hits the top of this downtrend channel. We'll see what it wants to do. Now let's take a look at SMH. All right, here's SMH. Let's extend that downtrend line. You can see SMH is now into that downtrend line. This will be the third touch for SMH. Typically, a third touch does result in a rejection. You got one touch, two touch, third touch usually results in a rejection. Let's just wait and see what happens first. Let's not assume that it's going to be rejected. But there's SMH consolidating in a wedge pattern as well. In the daily chart, we have higher lows and higher highs. So SMH starting a new daily uptrend. We'll see how long that lasts with this consolidation wedge happening right now. So we got SMH, QQQ, and FNGU. So here's FNGU making higher lows on the daily chart and higher highs. Okay, so FNGU starting a new daily uptrend. Now here's the neckline for the head and shoulders pattern. You can see that was broken. But I think we really need to pass a line right across the top of that. So here's the price action from the top. This will be the third touch for FNGU. We'll see if they're going to have any follow through. But this looks like another wedge consolidation, if they're going to break out or if they're going to fail. So we'll pin these two together right here. And you can see the wedge consolidation happening right through there. This is the neckline. We can just draw this back to here. And here's the wedge consolidation trying to break out. So the bulls needed to break the downtrend. The bears needed to break the support. FNGU in a new daily uptrend. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. So here's Diamond Dow. Still in a daily downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. We haven't even got the higher high yet on Diamond Dow. So Diamond Dow's got a lot of work to do. They turned the trend indicator green, but still no higher low or higher high. So on the hourly time frame, we did pick up something there. We have a higher low and a higher high. So we have an hourly uptrend in our daily downtrend. And that's the same thing for Diamond Dow and same thing for SPY. Now, if you notice on the daily chart, we turned the trend indicator green, but still no higher low or higher high yet. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM in a daily downtrend with lower highs and lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. On the hourly time frame, we have a higher low and a higher high. So we have an hourly uptrend on IWM, still in a daily downtrend on IWM. So IWM coming up here to smack the backside of this uptrend line, and we'll see if they can get back up on top of it. That's a Russell 2000. Now let's go take a look at our indicators. T2122 yesterday came out of the overbought zone all the way into the chop zone. T2123 yesterday, a little bit of green, selling just about all day. 3-bar chart, still got some space between the price action and the trend indicator, so still red at this time. FNGU indicator, a little bit of buying to start the day, a little bit of fading in the middle, and at the end we had a nice little rally. So FNGU producing a big V in the daily pattern, buying, selling, and then buying again. So there's FNGU indicator right there. Now let's go back and take a look at USO. So this is crude oil, higher low, higher high. Another higher low, bouncing off of minor support. Pressure will be on the bulls to produce the higher high. So here we are consolidating over the $75 level. And I hope it stays there for a couple months, really. USO. UNG. UNG breaking out of the 6-month channel here, trying to consolidate over the 750 level. So we came down, tested the 750 right here yesterday, and then shot back up here to 790. So looks like more consolidation over the 750 level. That's a really good sign for UNG, especially for the bulls. So we've got a little bit of higher low here, and we've got a little bit of higher high. So UNG starting a new daily uptrend with some higher low than this, and we got higher high than this. So UNG starting a new daily uptrend right now. USO, well, they started long before UNG. If you look back at USO, they started their uptrend, well, back in July. All right, let's take a look at silver and gold, some precious metals. Here's the consolidation for silver. The bears broke the uptrend. We got lower highs and lower lows. All right, so silver in a daily downtrend now. No longer consolidating, now in a daily downtrend. Gold. Gold was consolidating. The bears broke the support level. We now got lower highs and lower lows. Gold now in a daily downtrend as well. Let's take a look at transports. Here's your transports. Transports still in a daily downtrend. We have lower highs and lower lows. Notice the trend indicator balls. They just now turn green. We have no daily uptrend, but if we drill down, we can find on the hourly time frame, we have a higher low and a higher high, and yet again another higher low. So IYT hourly chart shows us an uptrend inside of our daily downtrend. Now here's our downtrend line. Let's just go ahead and extend that. And you can see we are now just about to break that downtrend line right there. Setting the higher low on the hourly chart. If we go back to the daily chart, you can see right here, not quite ready on the daily. So maybe they can come back here on the daily chart, set that higher low, and then produce the higher high. Still haven't got a higher high yet on IYT. XLF. Let's take a look at the financials. Financials kind of consolidating here. We have a lower high and a lower low. So still in a downtrend. Had a nice candle yesterday. Had a nice run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars in a row. That's really pretty if you ask me. I like that. Maybe a MMRP. We'll have to keep an eye on it. That is a reversal if you ask me. Have to come back and check this area right here. They haven't done that yet. So they might be in the rest stage or the pause of the MMRP on XLF. But XLF in a daily downtrend still. Lower highs and lower lows. But on the hourly chart, we have a higher low and a higher high. So hourly chart shows us in an uptrend. Now let's take a peek at silver, U.S. dollar index. All right, so here we are with the U.S. dollar. And you can see here's the run up from July. And we're pulling back to the 105.50 level and consolidating right about there. Economic calendar. Today, CPI 8:30. So in 15 minutes, excuse me, we're going to see what they want to do with CPI. Now, PPI didn't come in too great. We were well above estimates, and we wanted it to be below. So we had a little bit of inflation in producer price index. So it might translate into consumer price index. We'll see what happens. Jobless claims also at 8:30. So CPI 8:30, jobless claims at 8:30. And let's not forget, Treasury is going to make a statement at 2 p.m. So we'll see what happens there. And on the earnings front, for today. We got Emphasis,